Hello guys, Everglade Summit Qualifier, the third one for April, has started about an hour ago. We are doing the time attack. I'm using the M4 that I won in the Summit. In circuit spec, it is kind of restricted. It seems to be Germans and Nissans. For the drag I could only use Nissans, but that's because I don't have all the cars yet. And for this one I could use Mercedes, BMW and stuff like that. And Nissans. And I don't know which is the best of them, but what I do know is that I only have this at $12.99 together with my Ferrari, but I cannot use the Ferrari for this event. So I have to go with this M4 for now till I figure out if there are cars faster than mine. Although that was not the case because I had the top time earlier, but it just has been beaten with like 1 hour into the track or into the qualifier. I'm using the barrier here to not end up in the beach. I'm not using the barrier here normally, but what I do know is I go right here. With the 114 it's faster if I can get this barrier. Oh, I lost way too much speed. Damn it. I had a 114 going up to the bridge and I had a 116 earlier where I did a 139. So in that turn I had a better speed. 138.7 though. I just did 1 second faster. Which is needed because someone beat my time, but I don't know if it's enough for first place though. Because he's also still driving, the other guy, because he improved already like 3 times. I was third, I was second, and then it was, and so on. And that is just with 11 speed bonus parts. So what does it say? Second, so it's not good enough. 138.0 he's done now. So my 138.6 is not good enough, but I'm coming closer though. So it is restricted to BMW, Mercedes, Nissan for what I can see, but I do not have all the cars yet in this game because I'm only playing for 2 months. I have about 68 out of the 85 available, including this M4. So I use this one. And I come pretty close already. And it has 11 speed bonus parts, and I think if you put some grip on bonus on it, because it's kind of edgy, the rear of the car is kind of edgy and twisty, and sometimes you lose it. But let's give it another run. It's all about nitro use and avoiding the traffic, I think. I've just been pressing nitro like an idiot in this run, and I think I have to build it up to a full bar and use it at the right time. For instance, at the start, this thing keeps spinning wheels till 4th gear, so I'm not using nitro till 4th gear, although I have it available at the start. Get out of my way. Stupid fans all over the place, and they show up completely at the wrong spots. Gonna use a bit of nitro here, not too much, because I'm already doing 380 something. Here you have to just dive and hope that there is no van or something. Use a bit of nitro here because I was losing speed. There is a corner here where you have to use the barrier, and I think it's this one. Because if you don't do this, you end up on the beach. I've done a few runs and I was always ending up on the beach. No. I do need to take a right here, but 114 is too slow. Well, what happens if I don't use the barrier here? No, then you go out of the corner with this car. Although I came out at higher speed though. And I need to have nitro here, so I need to stay away from the nitro. Ooh, 137.5. So I need to stay away from the barrier in that sharp corner at the end. Because I used the barrier earlier and I did 139, 138. Is it good enough for first place, or did the other one improve as well? Sort of balancing it out for first place with 1 hour into the summit, so I'm not getting too excited yet. Top players have to show up, they come up with 130 probably. But it is good enough though. 137.4 at this moment. Has he improved? Nope, he hasn't. So I have 6/10 of a second at this moment. Getting somewhere. This is my first time attack best time. Although, like I said, let's have a look. How many people have played already? 100 maybe, if lucky. It was like 60, 70 earlier. Ooh, 170 meanwhile. Okay. So that were 2 quick runs on the new time attack. That's what it is, with limited cars. First look, and probably the times will go down, but to give you an idea what the route I will gonna use, because this is faster than following GPS at the end. Because you think, oh, there's a shortcut through the woods, and then there is a barrier on the road and you cannot shortcut it. So it's staying on the road here. I don't find any shortcuts yet, because that's all off-road or you end up in the water, so you have to stay on the route by the looks of it. Anyway, first look on the time attack for the Everglade qualifier, which is called On The Run, April 14 till 11. Bye for now, and I will see you guys in the next one, which will be individual videos for the other stuff, including brand time attack, drift and so on. See you later.